Welcome back to Feast Tool Time. As you can see, the new Lymow One robotic lawnmower has arrived. And I'm super excited because this is one of the first units actually shipped to Europe, or France by the way. And I want to show you what's in the box and what other accessories come with it. So let's find out. And as you can see, that is pretty heavy, that box. The first thing I actually want to check here is how heavy that box is. It's extremely heavy, but I brought the scale to show you how much it is. It actually came by a big truck, so not your usual postman will deliver this, because I have the feeling this is way over 30 kilo, if not more. Let's find out. So, and to make this work, I have to somehow wiggle that big box here on that very small scale, which I will try. I'm not sure that you can see the result on the video. I'm pretty sure you can't, but I will tell you. Already it shows 30 kilos. Let's try to lift it up. Oh mon Dieu. Up. Okay. If I carefully go down and check, I can see, yeah, 53, 52, 53. So guys, 53 kilos, handled with care. Okay, but let's not delay it further. Let's open that box and see what's inside. Okay, I brought this cutter here that should be able to cut these things. That's all very, very, very high duty stuff. So here we have a first description that is greeting us when we open the box. It's actually very nice. Multiple languages. But let's find out more. Very cool. Oh dear, okay. So I guess that's the feet for the pylon to put the RTK antenna on. This is all very sturdy stuff. I can already tell by just holding it. Another wall mount for the RTK antenna. Again, this is solid. The RTK antenna itself. Very nice. Another like Wi-Fi antenna, like you know from your home router. Some screws. More rods to, I guess, put your pylon up for the RTK antenna. Have a look here. Charging adapter notice. Yeah, so this is something. So I bought this this device on Kickstarter, and while shipping, the charging adapter apparently has not received the CE certification. So they shipped it with a 2.5 ampere charging adapter. We will have a look later because I did actually receive the 10 amp charger that they promised here. Cables, more cables, more cables, plastic thingies, like plastic earthen hooks, the small charging adapter, and the user manual. Very nice. Let's continue with removing this upper styrofoam part. Wow. I mean, honestly, that thing is massive. I mean, I saw it in on YouTube videos, of course, before, but seeing it in real life is actually, I'm quite scared, to be honest. It's much bigger than I anticipated. It looks awesome. come on, how cool is that? I'm super excited. Before we look at the device in more detail, let me quickly show you again the charging station or the docking station, which you can see here now. It's underneath the robot. And also this thing, I mean, yes, it's made of plastic, I get that, but it's sturdy stuff, right? I mean, this is all very high quality. Here are the contacts for the robot to slide on to charge, and if you can see a QR code here to, I guess, for the robot to, with its camera, to find its way back to the charging station. I mean, look at this, everything is massive with this machine, right? It's absolutely amazing. Let's look at the device and the box contents a little bit in detail. So I showed you before this big sheet of paper, which I really like, shows you the content of the box and also how to connect all those cables. So I think to start up very quickly with this device, it's a really nice feature here. I don't know if other suppliers do that. Of course, you can also refer to this manual, which is quite thick, I would say. It comes in multiple languages though. So it comes in English, German, French, Italian and Spanish, and each section is about 50 to 60 pages or so. So that's of course cool, you can read that, or you can just follow Fee's Tooltime here, where we will discover this device anyway, step by step, and go through all the functionalities together. So before I showed you the card with the charging adapter, this is actually, the small one is actually the charging or the power supply for the RTK antenna. And the charging adapter that they supplied right now in the box, let me get that out, is the promised, I believe now 2.5 amps. Surprise, it's even a 3 amp charging adapter. So this has an output of around 100 watt at 39 volts. So, I mean, that's already quite powerful charging here, I think. If I will ever use the larger 10 amp power supply that they shipped me afterwards, I will see how often this robot even has to discharge. The battery technology inside is lithium iron phosphate, which I think is quite unique for these kinds of machines. That definitely promises higher lifetimes here, so I'm quite excited about this. And again, I mean, if I charge this device with 100 watts charging power or 400 watts charging power, I don't know if that's necessary yet, but we will see that in the practical exercise. But now let me get this machine on the table to have a look at it in a bit more detail. And as you can see, underneath we have these twin blades and a very flat bottom, so that there's no dirt or something that can accumulate. It's a very nice design, and as you also know by now, it is one of the very few robots out there that has actual metal blades. So we will later have a quick look at the area where I want to use this robot actually. Those other robots, you know, with these razor blade-like cutting discs, they don't cut it, honestly. Yeah, I think they will break too quickly and they are too fine for what I have to use it for. So I need the device that is extremely sturdy, has a lot of power and real discs to cut through the hard stuff. Now let's turn it around and have a look at the battery inside. Oh god, it's heavy. So according to specification, this machine weighs 35.2 kilograms. So it is quite heavy. Just to keep in mind, if you have to manually move it around, keep that in mind because it is quite sturdy. Now let's have a look at the battery compartment, because from some early testers on YouTube, they were complaining about the battery compartment, that it comes off too easily or something like this. At least with the model I have here, I don't have that impression. Let me show you. So this is the battery compartment right here. And you can see there's nothing that rattles or something. Actually, we have here a spring-loaded mechanism, which is quite strong. I have to press it in and then open the box. Inside here is now this hefty battery. That's a 15 ampere hour battery at what is it, 32, 35 volts or something like that, which is essentially an e-bike battery if you think about it, right? I mean, this machine has a rated output power of 300 watts cutting power, so it does need a lot of power, but this is quite something. Let me remove the battery. It's quite heavy. So you see this beautiful battery here. It has actually, how you call this, cooling ribs all around. And there's some specifications here. Let's have a look at it together. Maybe like this. I hope you can read that. So we have a nominal voltage of 35.2 volts and a rated capacity of 15 ampere hours. That's serious stuff here. Let's get this back in. Oops. And of course, here's a little power cable, which you normally have to then attach to the battery here. But we are not doing this now because we will try the machine in function later. But back to this cap here. If I try to install it now, you can see I cannot even press it in. I really need to use the spring-loaded mechanism, and there's nothing, absolutely nothing, that makes me worry that this comes off by accident. That's a very nice design. That thing is heavy. Yeah guys, so I think for an unboxing video that's about it. Thank you very much for watching, and let's stay tuned for much more fun and action with this thing, because I will put it to the test. A lot of people on YouTube that I saw, at least, yeah, they say they have some difficult terrain to cut in, but I can guarantee you mine is more difficult, so stay tuned. So here you see the terrain I'm about to use the robot on. As you can see, it's very steep with a lot of obstacles. You can even see I have wild boar damage, so the ground is very uneven. I even have a little vineyard there in the back, which I want the robot to mow between. And you can see it continues upwards with a lot of bushes and trees and obstacles everywhere and ramps to tackle. So this will be very interesting. And with that, I say goodbye and until next time at Feast Tool Time.